What would you do if it were you or your child? The whole philosophy behind Pine River is that a young person doesn't exist in a vacuum. They're part of a family, they're part of a community. We gradually take them through the developmental phases that they may have missed while they were totally involved with drugs. It's a therapeutic milieu where every minute of every day is an opportunity to heal and to grow. It's a very realistic, very patient-centered approach to treatment. And it works, and the results have been outstanding. Most of our children are exposed to substance use, and for some, it becomes a self-medication for emotional pain and quickly spirals out of control. So if we can recognize that any adolescent from any socioeconomic group is at risk and be responsive to their mental health needs as much as their physical health needs, then we will be doing a huge service to this population. The first phase of the therapy at Pine River is the wilderness therapy. We take our students up to Algonquin Park and they experience wilderness survival for 4 weeks. They don't know how to manipulate this environment. They're dependent on the leaders to build a fire, to pitch a tent, to portage a canoe. Human beings have a need for being effective. So we teach skills at Pine River that give a young person that sense of efficacy. Human beings also have a need to create and express themselves creatively. So we give them an opportunity through music and drama and writing and art. They're no longer involved with police. They're no longer being admitted to the emergency department. They're back at school. We focus on everything about their lives. So they don't leave this program and have as much catching up to do in school. They're more caught up with their peers. Their families are more healed and functional. Everything's working better for that young person. The 5 principles of Pine River. They talk about what those principles mean to them and what they've learned about them during their time in the woods. They're acknowledged for the hard work they've done, because that first phase of the program where they detox and stabilize, that is tough. It takes a lot of courage for that young person to make that move, and we want to recognize them. I'm going to have a relationship with you because I believe in you and you will believe in yourself. I'm not doing therapy to you. I'm not giving you a prescription for a psychotropic drug and tell you to maybe come back in 3 months. The children who come here are greeted by very loving staff, and their parents are greeted by very loving staff who don't blame them for where they are, who treat them with tremendous respect, and who just love them. Parents really appreciate that this is a child that they nearly lost and couldn't believe that there was hope. The byline for Pine River is "Hope is a place," and so many of our parents say that they had given up hope until they found this place. This is a group of people in our society who we don't pay very much attention to. We often say it's their fault, or take this pill, or we don't know what to do, or most treatments don't work, or you have to hit rock bottom. Rock bottom is going to be 6 feet under. This is absolutely core to saving lives. It's very real, it's very humane, and it makes a difference between life and death for children and for their parents.